Sup guys, I'm Kel, Red Zone Rogue, and welcome to the 7th episode of the Grim Alice Showdown. This is a weekly Force of Will show where I crack open a single pack from every set of the Grim Cluster and the Alice Cluster. We will then determine what the best card is in each of these packs, and then determine what the best card is overall to decide who wins this episode of the Grim Alice Showdown. Currently we have a tie. Grim Cluster 3 points, Alice Cluster 3 points. Who will take the lead in this episode? Grim Cluster or Alice Cluster? Place your bets now. So this time I'm just gonna do it, old school classic style. We're just gonna start with the Crimson Moon Fairy Tale and then work our way all the way through the sets in order. So let's do it, man. I'm excited. Starting with the Crimson Moon Fairy Tale. Starting it off with the good old rabbit kick. We have the Wolf Hunted in Black Forest, or Haunted in Black Forest. This card's sweet. It's a 500/300 for only one. I like this card quite a bit. I'm gonna say that is the forerunner so far. We have Porthos, the Three Musketeers. Servant of Kaguya, she's cute. Dead Man Prince. I love the art on that card, it's ridiculous. Silver Stake, Clockwork Applebomb, Cinderella, the Ashen Maiden. Oh, dude, this card's a sweet, super rare. Yeah, Cinderella gets the pick over that. This card's awesome. I mean, other than having, like, some of the coolest art in, like, old school Force of Will, it is just generally a sweet card. She's a 400/400 for 2 darkness, Nightmare Human. Whenever this card deals damage to your opponent, you may search your main deck for a Prince Resonator, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck, and you can banish a Resonator, and it deals 200 damage to each Resonator your opponent controls. So if you can manage a bunch of tokens, then you can just pitch them all and then like nuke your opponent's board. This card's really sweet. Then we have a Magic Stone of Darkness and a Light Palace, the King's Castle. Nah, Cinderella is our winner. Next up, we have the only non-red booster pack in Force of Will, the Castle of Heaven and 2 Towers. Starting it off with the good old Beowulf, the Blazing Wolf. Jump to the Sky. Rena, the girl with nothing. Dragon Slayer, dude, this guy looks awesome. Looks like a Dark Souls or something, man. He looks like something from that. Seeking Sky Soldier. Redbird of Omen. Oz, the Great Wizard. Ooh, dude, Glinda the Fairy. I love Glinda. This card's a fantastic card for Wanderer. What are the other cards in this? Magic Stone of Darkness, Dragon King's Flame. Nah, man. Glinda is a Windmill Slam, 500/500 for 2. You can banish her to cancel a normal spell unless its controller pays 2. I was gonna say chant, but I was like, no, it's not chant. It's just any non-resonator spell. And it says when you enter, or when she comes into play, target resonator cannot be blocked until end of turn. So you make one of your dudes unblockable. It's pretty sweet. Glinda's an awesome card. Next up, we have the Moon Priestess Returns. And we got the King in Yellow, good old Cthulhu dude, Glyph of Unkill, Spawn Blazer, Pilot of the Universe, Art of Sinbad. Oh, dude, another super rare. Zero, the Magus of Null. This card's sweet. So we're gonna say that's the best card. Apollo Sphere, the Moon Lance. Got this and this and this. Oh, the fox kind of looks like my dog. Nah, we're gonna go Zero. Zero's sweet. 700/500 with quick cast, and when she enters, Resonators your opponent's control gain -200/-200 and lose flying until end of turn. She's a 700/500. Yeah, she's sweet. Alright, next up we have the Millennia of Ages, and I would like to point out that so far for Grim Cluster we've had 3 really good super rares. I know this is going to be the combo breaker, man. It's gotta be. Okay, let's just do it. Starting it off with Mount Immortal, Transparent Moon, Leaves of Yggdrasil, Wind of Gods, House of the Old Man, Book of Iben, and we have a full art Almerius. That's pretty sweet. Almerius, Magus of Light, she's cool. We have a Nyarlathotep the Usurper, Emissary of Another Dimension, and Oracle of Tsukiyomi. Okay, these cards are sweet. I mean, I know this is a full art version, but I straight up just think Nyarlathotep is better. And I kind of explained this a little bit in my last episode. She's basically a free 800/800 as long as you banish a darkness and a darkness or fire resonator, and when she comes into play you get to look at your opponent's hand, pick a card, and they have to discard it. Almerius, on the other hand, just straight up costs 2 and 2 light. She's a 500/500. She comes into play with a counter. Whenever you play another 6 sage, she gets another counter, and you can remove the counter to just destroy or remove target attacking creature from the game. She's pretty sweet, and it is full art, but yeah, Nyarlathotep is a better card. Alright guys, so we got Grim Cluster at Waifu Central here. Let's swap on over to the Alice Cluster with the 7 Kings of the Land. I know I just said wit instead of with, but let's just keep rolling. Alright, so we got Order of the Sacred Queen, Hunter of Souls, Fear of Battle, Trader of Shangri-La, see, I like this card. Just draw 2 cards for 2. It's pretty good. If this was a Magic card, it would be very good, as in Magic the Gathering. Elite Commander. Ooh, a Dreg. Dreg is sweet. So we're gonna go with Dreg. Charm of the Princess. This. And a foil Merlin rare. I mean, Dreg's the clear winner. 1200, 1200. He costs less for each dude that died this turn on your field. He's just a good resonator, and these ones are just, they're just meh. Next up, we have the Twilight Wanderer. So we got the Justice of the God Sword, Dark Alice's. I should not put these cards on top of the other cards. Dark Alice's Shadow Warrior, Rewriting Laws. Okay, that's a sweet card. That is the Forerunner. We have the Laying the Foundation, Flaming Wyvern, Sylvia's Roar, Elaine the Fairies. No, uncommon. Oh, dude, this card's sweet. Hera, Goddess of Jealousy. Very good card. And we have a Wind Magic Stone, and then a foil Light Sprite. So it comes down to which one's better, Hera or Rewriting Laws. Rewriting Laws is really good. But Hera is good. Regalia hate. I'm going to go with Rewriting Laws. I think Hera's probably a better, it's definitely a better sideboard card. But Rewriting Laws is just a really good card, especially with all of the Torrent stuff, the Spinning Myths. It's just really good. So what it does is, Magic Stones you control gain rest or produce one of any, so it color fixes for other stuff. And it says until end of turn, recover 2 Magic Stones you control, and then draw a card. So basically it's a free card, you draw a card, and you fix for all your stuff. So it's like a free Torrent enabler, and it's really good in like Spinning Myths deck. And Hera just kind of blows up a Regalia, and you get to draw a card, but this one draws a card no matter what, and I don't know, I think Rewriting Laws will see a lot more play than Hera in the long run, so yeah, I'm going with Rewriting Laws. Next up is the Moonlit Savior. I'll be dead honest with you guys so far, none of these cards are like super good, so we could hit some pretty sweet stuff. So we have Time Traveling Dude, Nighttime Dude, Were-Rabbit Dude, Child of the Dude, the Flower Dude, Tristan, King of Sorrowful Dudes. Oh, sweet, this is a pretty cool card. Pristia, Pursuant of Exploding Flame, which is pretty good. We have the Orb of Disaster, Ifrit Glass, and a foil Shion's Hymn. I mean, Orb of Disaster is good if you're playing with Allosaurus, but I'm gonna go with Pristia. She's sweet. 700, 400 Swiftness, target attack, first strike. She's got all the keywords. And then you can pay a win to give her flying until end of turn. And then when it's put in the graveyard from your field, it deals 500 damage to your opponent. It's a sweet card. So yeah, I'm going with Pristia. And finally for today, we have the Battle for Ataraxia. Alright, so we got the Flame Soldier of Volga. Messenger Familiar, it's a pretty good card. I'll kind of put that in the maybe-ish. Engineer of Legionus, the last drop. The Remote Control Beast. Ooh, Napping Lion. Ooh, Croco Shark. Fuck yeah, get out of here, this. You can Croco Shark it up. We have the Machine Sympathizer as the rare. Oh, this is the Call to Ataraxia's Memoria. Call to Action's Memoria. Jeez, man, I can speak. And then we have a Foil Messenger Familiar. Nah, man, Croco Shark. This shit's where it's at. So this is actually going to be one of the hardest decisions I have. Actually, you know what? These are all really close, except for a couple. And the really close ones, I think, are Nyarlathotep and Glinda. Drake is really good, but he doesn't really see any play because Gwyber and Titania are so much better. And other than that, I mean, Rewriting Laws sees some play. I mean, this sees some fringe play in Fox decks and Wanderer, but I think Glinda is just the best card here. She's so good. Like, anyone who's played Force of Will for a very long time will know how good this card is. She's a 500/500 for 2. That's alright stats. She has Enter, target resonator cannot be blocked until end of turn. So make your, Chimera or whatever unblockable. Smash your opponent for a casual 1500 or 1200 or whatever it is. And then you can banish her later when she becomes useless to cancel a normal spell for 2, unless your opponent plays 2. So yeah, Glinda's going to win this episode of the Grim Alice Showdown, bringing the Grim Cluster up 4-3 over the Alice Cluster. So there you have it, guys. That is this week's episode of the Grim Alice Showdown. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I hope you guys liked the video. So maybe leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, regardless of what you guys do. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good one, all, and I will see you later.